Hi, this is Gears17 and welcome back. Today we have got you a bit of Black Ops Ground War with the Spaz 12 as I get very, very, very lucky. Did you see that throwing knife? And then I get dropped to a 1-bar and it pretty much instantaneously after that. But yes, this was a Ground War game. Unfortunately, it did go to, I think, 5v4 by the end of it. And I came out with a 59-5, I think the final score was, which I was fairly happy with considering how few players there were in the game. I wasn't host, as you can see. I was constantly dropping to a 1-bar throughout this game, which was the wonders of the internet that I had in Brighton, which was a bit shit. I don't know why it just kept dropping to a 1-bar, but it did, and that was the way I had to play with it. So there are a couple of times you'll notice in this game where I do actually die to the internet just lagging out, and probably could have been a few less deaths. But anyway, moving on. Today, I kind of want to clear a few things up. Firstly, I want to apologise that I haven't posted a while. I haven't really been in the mood for wanting to post. If you ever do YouTube or you ever have done YouTube, you'll know you have to be in the right frame of mind to want to post. Even the massive channels who earn money out of it, they don't always want to post. You don't always want to sit down and just want to talk about. I don't know really. I always feel like I need something decent to talk about. So here we go. I've been putting this commentary off for a while, but I finally got around to doing it. Now, there's a few things I want to clear up. Firstly, the internet issue. I always get comments going, "Oh, why don't you play the online variant? Why haven't you not played online? Can I add you online?" and all this sort of stuff. And the reason I don't play online is the internet connection I currently have. I have to have a satellite broadband connection for the area that I live in, which means that I don't actually have the ability to play online because my ping is so high. I mean, my upload and download are fairly reasonable, but I've got a really high, really restricted limit as well. I think it's 4 gig download for the month, and if you have any concept of how internet downloads work, you'll know I can do barely nothing on that. I'm trying at the current injuncture in time to get my father to upgrade it to the unlimited plan, but that does mean paying over £50 a month, which is a bit expensive for internet. And even with that upgrade, I still wouldn't actually be able to play because my connection would still have a ping of over like 700, and I'm sure you're aware that you can't really play on an internet connection with that higher ping. You'd just be constantly rolling around on a 1-bar. So it would mean I could post from home, and it would mean I'd probably have the ability to be able to post twice a day and things like that, which would be quite cool. But I've still got to try and work out with him whether he'll actually be willing to do that. So in the meantime, you've got to face with me uploading quite infrequently. I will carry on with the Ghost Recon series. I'm going to try and space it out a bit much. You guys seem to be not that keen on it, and then you get some people who love it. But yeah, so yeah, I wanted to clear that up, and I'd love to play online games, but I can't. I've got a few series ideas that I want to sort of start doing, sort of incorporating things that I enjoy doing. I like, other than working at the moment, I spend a lot of time. The other things I do at the moment is I cook a lot because I love my food, and I also go to the gym quite regularly. So I don't know whether you buyers would be interested in knowing what sort of what workouts I do, what would be a good workout to build certain muscle groups, things like that. And also the other thing I love doing is cooking. As I priorly said, I love this bit. Revive him, get shot down, and then for some reason I get dropped straight to a 1-bar. But yeah, I am. Whether you'd like to, or would like me to sort of talk you through some sort of some simple recipes and sort of food that I like and eat on a regular basis, and I think it's really easy to cook. As I was astounded by the amount of people that don't seem to know how to cook when they go off to university. So few people know how to do simple things. Like there was a ridiculous stat, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was a silly stat which was I can't remember how many it was, but so many people were calling out electricians to change light bulbs in the house because they had their parents do it the whole time. They didn't know how to change a light bulb or a fuse and a switch and things like that. And sort of cook simple things like pasta. And I just I can't quite get my head around it. So what I was going to do is just going to go through some sort of simple meals that I'd eat on a regular basis down in Brighton when I'm a student and on a sort of on a tighter shoestring. I'll do a few nicer ones as well, but some shoestring meals, and sort of talk you through them and sort of give you a guide on how I would cook them. So I don't know whether you'd be interested in seeing that. Maybe do it as a vlog, or combine it with gaming. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. I'm also going to do a setup video. I said ages ago I was going to do one for 1,000 views, but 1,000 subs, but I never got around to doing it. So I don't know whether you guys really want to see a setup video. I don't particularly enjoy watching setup videos, but if you guys could let me know if you'd like to see a setup video from me. There was also another series idea I had, but it would take a lot of work on my behalf. I started doing this when I first started playing. When I was playing, used to play with Bread and Ronnie all the time. I always used to do a sort of silly thing. As we entered into a game, I'd sort of do a sort of David Attenborough style impression of like a sort of a breakdown of the game that we were going into and the map, and just sort of talk a bit like I was on a wildlife program. But I thought maybe it'd be quite fun to do a whole game like that and do a sort of similar thing to what sort of Collie does with his best COD players, but not necessarily the best COD players. Something very similar to that. Just anyone who's got any sort of gameplay that they want to send me, I would then do a breakdown talking like a David Attenborough sort of style about this new form of warrior or new fighter or something like that about you guys. I don't know whether you guys would be interested in listening to that. I don't know whether it would even sound particularly good, but yeah, those are my ideas. I'd also keep doing like a regular commentary. I also really want to know what other games you guys actually like watching, other than Call of Duty. What do you enjoy watching on YouTube? And it does kind of depend for me a little bit of an offline variant. What offline variant games would you actually like to watch? I know Ghost Recon isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I still get a few views on that, which I'm quite happy about. Would Minecraft be one that you'd be interested in watching? I'm not sure whether. I'm pretty sure you can play Minecraft offline. So, would that be one you'd be interested in watching? Name me any other offline variant of a game that you would be interested in watching. I've got like Dead Island. What other things I could do? Assassin's Creed. Yeah, Borderlands. I could do a Borderlands playthrough with a couple of mates or something like that. I don't know whether you guys would be interested in seeing something like that. But please let me know. I'm going to keep working on live comms. I know I'm not particularly good at them at the moment, but I strive to try and be better at them. But yeah, if you guys could let me know on any of these sort of things, it would be hugely appreciated. And I'll be honest, the main reason that I haven't been doing YouTube for what I've taken like a couple of weeks off. I posted a video the other day because I was bored and I'd already made it. I didn't have to do any effort to make it. I don't care about view count. I've got no interest in view count. That doesn't sort of fascinate me. Like, I know I'm never going to break records with my view count. I'm not going to. I reckon I got into it too late. I don't. Everyone still says you can still get big nowadays, but I personally feel that I got into it a bit too late to be sort of anything extraordinary special. So I'm happy with getting the amount of views I do. I'd like to have more views. Obviously, I'd like to have more views, but it's not the be-all or end-all of my existence. The thing I love about YouTube is getting the comments, and I love getting comments, and I like responding to comments. But recently, I haven't been getting any comments. I've been getting like 1-2 comments a game, which is a video, which is sucks a bit. And I like the interaction with you guys. So if you guys could just leave me comments, I don't care what it is, any question, any silly question you've got. Ask me on here and I'll do my best to. If I don't respond on here, try me on Twitter. I do have a Twitter account which I made for the reason of YouTube. And I also keep in contact with a few of my friends over YouTube. So if you haven't followed me on there, come follow me on there. Ask me any question. I promise I'll respond to them. I'm not the most active person on Twitter, but I will respond to any comment or question asked to me on there. But yeah, guys, this game has unfortunately wrapped up. As you can notice, the score, we did actually manage to win thanks to me getting 6 captures. That's another thing. I do play the objective. Look at me. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening. If you could let me know all your opinions on any of those ideas, it'd be much appreciated. Anyways, thank you very much for listening, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye for now. Bye.